Today I'm going to show you a look using 1999 Precision Color pencils. I'm choosing Meleg, which is an orange, and Lustro, which is a champagne-y shimmery shade, very subtle. And I'm going to do something with, or I'm going to show you the new 1999 mascara tint. I'm super excited about all this. I wanted to do a look that works with your wrinkles and crinkles around your eyes, that can give you an uplifted, brightened, defined look. I usually do this look with Barna. It's my kind of everyday color to go to. It's brown. That's my everyday color, but today I wanted to try something that's a little bit edgier, let's say. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take the Meleg, the orange. I'm working with my mirror here, so I'm going to come a little closer. The thing you want to do is look at the shape you want to create around your eye. So I want to uplift my eye shape here, right? And I don't have a lot of concealer on just yet. I will do the concealer after. I like to do the eye look so that I can not lean so hard on the concealer, meaning I don't have to create such a spackle of under eye cover up if my eye makeup is working for me. Also the blush, those two things in tandem kind of make you look away from my bags and circles and look at the shape of my eyes, the color of my eyes, the shine of my cheek, the color of my cheek. So I'm going to do that. So first, I'm going to try to avoid thinking too much about my wrinkles and crinkles around my eyes, and I'm just going to create the shape. So I want to follow from this inner corner. I'm thinking about trying to lift it up this way. So I'm just going to start adding a bit of the color on both sides. And the pencil is super smooth, so it goes on really easily. It may look a bit bumpy right now the way I'm adding it or drawing it on, and that's because I'm just trying to sketch where I want the shape to go. So there is the beginning of my look. I want to lift my eyes. I want to kind of give my eyes a bit of outline. I'm going onto the lid, just that outer third, sketching on some more and getting right into the lash line. I'm not sure how far I'm going to go with this yet, meaning right across, under. I'm going to let it kind of flow, see what happens. So now I'm taking the brush and doing the same thing while blending it. Blending into and across my eyelid. So the look I want to go for is kind of a shadow, veil, or wash that gives my eyes a lift. Another thing to think about too is this sort of crease. I'm going to use that crease line, especially this outer part right here, as another what could I say, line to work with, because I've got this line. I want to blend with it, use it as the direction to take it. Take the color across. Again, I'm going to go onto this side, blend in towards my inner corners of my lids. I can go this way. I find that a little, you don't know where you're going to end, if that makes sense. So first I'm going to blend it towards the inner corners and across my lids. That way I can control some of the color and the sheerness. And then I start to take the color on the other side and brush it out and up. And I just keep working with it, blending, blending, blending. I love to make sure that especially the outer, these lines don't become too defined. I kind of want this wash or veil of color. And I'm going up a little high here because I want that to also look like it's part of it. I don't want there to be a hard edge anywhere. So that's the beginning of it. I'm going to add a little bit more of the Meleg right here, because I want there to be a bit of depth so that you get that juicy color feel right in here. So you get some opacity of the color, but it doesn't look harsh. And like I said, I do this a lot with Barna, the brown shade from 1999, because it kind of mimics the shadows and works with them. So I can do that every day, depending on what I'm wearing. Like if I'm wearing, I don't really wear a lot of color, let's be honest, but this kind of blue is a color I wear. So I'm not clashing, and I feel like it's kind of a neutral look when I use Barna. But today I wanted to play with Meleg because it's a fun orange that is brightening. And I like the idea of brightening around my eyes with color. So I'm not sure if you can see it very well. I have kind of darkness and discoloration under my eye here. So I'm going to take some of the Laura Mercier concealer and blend that right into it. I'm not going to fuss about too much. I'm going to do the other side too so that it's kind of equal. And you're seeing what I'm doing there. It's helping to give an uplifted feel to the Meleg. All right, so now I'm taking Meleg and I'm going underneath that outer third of my eye, just along the lash line, drawing it straight from the pencil. You could just do it this way too if you want. You can take the brush, do it across, and blend on. You have a little bit more control that way, less color, more sheerness. I'm gonna blend that again. That's for me, the trick to a makeup that you can wear anytime, where you feel like it's appropriate, where you feel like it can take you in day to night, wherever you're going, work, fun, blending. And I think that's part of it too, is the brush. Whatever tool you're working with is going to give you the best result. And you can make this smaller if you want. Today I'm going for a bit of a bold look because I really want you to see what I'm doing. I could stop here if I felt like it and make it a little less pulled out. So now I'm going to take Lustro, which is that champagne-y shade. And for extra eye brightening, I'm going to put a little right along the waterline. And this is, again, a very subtle pop of highlight. You can keep on putting it on if you want and try to build it. It's meant to be a tool to give you that extra light effect, light being not pale. It's just a bit of light as a highlight that you can use. Sometimes I just do it right here on the inner corner, very lightly. Today I am giving it an extra, kind of filling in my inner corner. I'm going to take a clean brush and just sort of blend it. I can do that with my fingertip as well. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier just here. I have, this tends to be my other battle zone. There's a big green vein there. It goes right across, which is normal. We should have a vein there. But mine tends to pop on this side, so it's my own little, why do I have it there? So I try to cover it a bit. And then I am going to go back in with Meleg and go onto my cheek, my upper cheek. It's a nice and easy way to give you a little bit of color. I'm using my fingertip today. That's what I feel like doing. You can use the small brush, a big brush, however you're feeling is giving you the look that you want. I love even just wearing Meleg without an eye look, because it really gives you a little sun-kissed feel. It's not super warm. It's a little bit of a brighter orange. So it gives you that brightening feel as well. I'm going to take the Lustro again and just put it right on that high point of my cheek. So my next thing is I am going to curl my lashes, and that's a personal thing. I like to curl my lashes. I have very straight, kind of short lashes. So I'm just going to do a quick curl of my lash. Not too, I don't really want it to be too bent back. I want it to be, again, believable, just to open up. And then I'm going to take the new $19.99, I'm not sure which way you'll see it best, but hopefully you can see our little tiny precise brush. Now, mascara is very personal. I think everybody has their own version of favorite when it comes to mascara, and it changes. This one definitely will give you a natural look. Although, I'll show you here with one coat, it kind of gives you that believable, hey, those are your lashes. Easy to define, coats every little lash, so it gives you that oomph feel without looking too fake, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not suggesting that fake is in any way a bad thing. I love a false lash. But what I'm liking with this is that you can control, and you can wear it every day, plus you can keep layering it to give you the look that you're desiring. I like the way the bottom lash is looking, but I want to give the top lash a little bit more. So I'm going to keep going with it just to give myself that extra. And this is a tubing mascara, so what that means is that it coats each lash and kind of creates a little tube around the individual hair. And it's not waterproof, but it's definitely water resistant. And I love that kind of a formula because I don't have a lot of lashes. I want to keep all my lashes. When I use a waterproof one, it's harder to get that mascara off. I have to use something very specific. Sometimes I'll lose some lashes. This one tends not to go all over the place because of that tubing effect and the formula that we used. So that's the mascara. I really like it. It's something that I can wear with a look, or I can wear on its own and feel very, my eyes are popping without being too mascara-y, if that's a word. I just used it, I made it, it's a word. So I'm just going to use Meleg again. You can use whatever you're desiring. You don't have to do anything. You can use a balm, a lip balm, clear. But I wanted to do something that's a look that's a monochromatic look. I like to get myself the outline that I like, fill it in a bit, soften the outside of the lip if I need to, and then I'm done. Because I know if I spend the time outlining how I'm gonna like it, it will last better for the day. And sometimes I will kind of blend with my fingertip. I'm liking it. So that's something to play with. When you're doing your eyes, don't focus on the wrinkles. Don't focus on the crinkles. Think of the shape that you want to create. I'm actually going to put a little bit of Lustro, now that I'm looking right up here, just to give a little more highlight right there and blend it with my finger. That's the look. I hope that you got something out of it. I'm going to move my hair around, get myself to look a little less perfect, and that's the look.